Weaponeer here, and I'm back with another Maxpedition product. And this time, as you can see, we're reviewing a backpack. And this is the Typhoon Backpack. This is Maxpedition SKU 0529. And this is a very popular backpack from Maxpedition. And as you can see, it looks like your typical backpack. But it's got a few different changes here, and I'm going to go ahead and take it off for dummy here. This way I can go ahead and show you a few things. Now, it does fit very nicely. It is comfortable to wear, and just like any other Maxpedition product, it's very tough. We're talking, modular webbing on here. You have you've got your nice mesh, and this right here allows the breathability. So when you're wearing it, it allows you to get a little air in there and make it so it's not so sweaty. It's also fairly well padded. Let's see here, the reinforced drag handle on this one right here, the carry handle. This is extremely well done, and you're not going to be able to see it from there, but this handle right here is extremely well stitched. Everything on here is double stitched, bar tacked, it's folded over, it's bar tacked again. You're talking not just one piece of webbing, but two pieces of webbing. It's very, very, very well done, extremely solid, and I don't see any deviations in the lines. And that's basically how you can tell some of the quality of a lot of the stitching, is because if it's got a straight line, you got a good quality product. But if the stitching on there kind of wavers, well, then you've got less quality product there. Let's see here, 1000 denier ballistic nylon, just like every other product that they sell. It's got the Teflon coating for stain resistance. This thing can handle a hydration bladder up to 50 ounces, and well, this typically when you ever have a hydration bladder, there's either a separate zipper or you've got another flap right there for your hose, and they did that slightly different on this. I'm not going to open this up yet, but they did it slightly different in that it comes out the top where the double zipper is. So you just go ahead and you leave the double zipper open just a little bit, and your hose feeds through, and it goes right down one of your straps, and it's accessible that way. So it has a more simplified version for holding it. And on the inside, it does have a spot where it hangs it up and stuff like that. But let's see, high tensile strength composite nylon thread. So when I say that this is really good stitching, not only is the stitching good, but the thread is very well done. They didn't go ahead and get skimpy on the thread itself. They went ahead and they went with a very high quality thread. So high quality thread, high quality stitching, it's going to last a lot longer. It can be more resistant to abrasion and anything like that. All the internal seams on here, well, they're all taped and finished, so you're not going to have to worry about the leaking there. Paracord zipper pulls on here, so like when I was showing you right here, this right here, well, all these are the YKK zippers, and each one of them has paracord pulls on them. A very nice thing to do, because when you take a look at some of the zippers and stuff like that, it's hard to get your hand on the regular zipper, but by putting the paracord on here, that makes it a whole lot easier to go ahead and zip and unzip. And like I said, all the zippers on here are YKK, so you're going to get the high quality. Let's see here, well, I might as well start with the main compartment here. The main compartment on this thing is 13 by 9.5 by 4.5. So it's got a good bit of a container, as you can see. Now it's going to hold a good amount of gear, really. It does. Your front upper pocket right here, that's put it where you can see it. This front upper pocket right here, well, this one right here is 8 by 3.5 by 2. Then you got the lower pocket here. This is 8 by 7 by 2, and it does have a divider in there and organizer pockets. And you've got your side pockets. Well, it's got it's got one side pocket and one sheath. The side pocket right here, well, this one right here is 5 by 2 by 1, and obviously it's got the zipper opening. And then you've got your sheath or magazine carrier. And this right here, right now I just have a magazine in there. This is to show that when it has a little bulk in there, so you can see what it looks like. Right now I have this artificially filled. That way you can see what it looks like when it's fully stuffed. Gives you a better idea on the actual bulk of it. It's hard to tell when you're looking at a pack or a bag and anything like that that's flat. So right there you can actually see exactly what we're talking about. This whole bag here holds about approximately 750 cubic inches. So onto the outside, well, we've got our pals. We do have some Velcro on here. I'm not exactly positive on the way that they did the Velcro, because you got the Velcro with the with the pals over the top of that, and it doesn't give you a lot of Velcro surface area to stick things to. So that's my only kind of questionable thinking there. I'm not exactly sure. I would have rather have that Velcro up higher and make it a little bit easier to utilize the actual Velcro space there. It does have two nice straps on the bottom, and they are quite long. Those straps, obviously you can use the straps for either carrying a bedroll or a jacket. In my case, I would probably be carrying along a camping hammock. So you have the ability, or you can actually just carry a sleeping bag, but you have the ability to carry that. And on this side here, you got more pals, and then you also have this shock cord. The shock cord is really useful if you want to strap on, like a tomahawk or something like that. A tomahawk will actually slip right through there, and then you can just tighten it down with the shock cord, and it's not going to slip around. You're not going to lose it or anything like that. That's just one example of what you can use it for. You could also go ahead and shock cord a bottle on there or anything else. On the top again with our carrying handle, well, on the top here it has these little loops, and these little loops with the fabric, well, that right there makes it perfect for stringing some paracord through, so you can go ahead and use that to strap on other items if need be. Now, there's one thing on here that I really dislike, and I think it may be, well, I don't know if it was the person who assembled it or what. Maybe this is the only one like it, but I like this Y strap, and then it comes down here, and then you're able to adjust it even more with this one right here, which is, I got stuffed in here, the extra flap on there. The only problem is, this is supposed to be so you can go ahead and tighten it down, and so you can really snug it up. The only problem is it doesn't snug. It just keeps on sliding up and down. So I don't know why they did it that way. That's a bit of an oversight as far as I'm concerned. It doesn't do me any good to go ahead and use it for tightening if it actually does not do the feature of tightening. And because it's got that little D-ring on here, you can't slip it through to make sure it does do that. So that one right there, and of course, to get past that, you can go ahead and tighten it up down here, which does pull it tight. But the only problem then is, why did you do it this way if you have to go ahead and tighten it up here? So I don't know why they did it that way. It's just the one thing I went ahead and observed. It does have the Maxpedition logo on here, so people know that you actually went ahead and purchased the Maxpedition. as opposed to, you know, some of the other lesser qualities out there. Now, it does have, you know, like I said, it does have the really high quality yak zippers, you know, YKK. This is all nicely velcroed. It does have the stretch fabric on the side, so you can fill that out, yet at the same time it's going to go ahead and kind of hold it in. On the top, well, on the top you have one little spot right here, this button here. Well, that button can be used to go ahead and capture the paracord on your zippers. And by capturing both ends and then snapping it down, it makes sure that, well, nobody can go ahead and unzip this while you're wearing it. And, you know, the other ones are a lot harder to get to. You know, to get to this pocket, you have to actually unzip it there. So a little bit harder to get to there. But otherwise, this right here is a really good sized pack. You can see it's not too big, not too small. It's a nice pack for either day hike or even a 3-day hike, depending on how you want to pack it. I've had no issues with this at all. It does have the sternum strap. It does not have the belt strap, but it does have the sternum strap. It is easily adjustable, so it'll go ahead and fit just about anybody. Like I said, nice and easy. And once you do put it on, it's easy to just snug it up. And of course, this one holds. So there you go. That right there is the outside of it. I'll go ahead and I'm going to pause it and get you a little closer in. Now, as you can see, this was with the deflated. But right here, this pocket right here, this is the front lower pocket. We have the organizers here, and we also have the mesh pocket on the inside. So you have this big compartment right there. So you have your organizers and you got your mesh. So that's a pretty good sized pocket, and it's very handy to use. Don't want to zip that in there. Your top pocket. Well, this top pocket is basically just a big top pocket for your small items that you want to be able to get to very easily. Now, go to your side pocket and a closer look at your sheath pocket. So you can go ahead and carry a nice multi-tool, or like I was displaying, a magazine. And then you've got your bottom pouch here. This one right here. Very simple pouch. There's nothing else in it, just a pouch. Now the look at the bottom. So you get a nice good look at that padding here, as you can see, as well as the straps. Now these straps are very well very well done. They're nicely padded. Now what can you say about straps? Another good look at the other side here. You've got your shock cord and pals. Now for the main compartment, we have to find the zipper for that. Now here's the main compartment, and this is a very big pocket here. I mean, it does have one big opening here. It does have a mesh pocket here, and then it also has a pocket here. And these are good sized pockets, so there's not real small. Now, obviously the back end, that's padded because, well, the back. And here is your loop here, right here. And that right there is to attach your hydration to, if you choose to use it. It does not have a separate pocket for that. That hydration bag just sits right in there. I would prefer that it had a separate hydration pocket, but it does not. So if this is pretty much designed for the people who don't want to use one. So there you go. That right there, once again, is the Typhoon Backpack from Maxpedition SKU 0529. Have any comments or questions, feel free to leave it below. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to rate my videos. I'm Weaponeer, and I'll catch you in the next one.